Hey Sagittarius, I'm Jade. Welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for being here. I'm happy you decided to stop by. I hope you're looking forward to your weekly tarot card reading. I definitely am. I always look forward to them. So it's going to be for the week of January 27th to February 2nd of 2021 for all the Sagittarians out there, for all the archers, for all the centaurs. So it's going to be a vast reading, Sag. So it applies to you if you have a sun, moon, or ascendant in Sagittarius. Or this could also be your tarot card reading if you have heavy Sagittarian energy in your birth chart. So I hope you stick around. I hope you hang out with me for a while here, Sagittarius. And for those of you that stick around for the whole time, I thank you in advance. But also just thanks for checking it out too. I hope you like it. I can already feel that I'm in your energy too, Sagittarius, which is awesome. So let's do some more shuffling here for you. Wishing you guys a happy full moon in your sister sign of Leo on the 28th. Hope it treats you guys well. And then also just a little warning, Mercury retrograde will be happening starting on the 30th, I believe. So Mercury, our communication planet, makes everybody a little bit weird, makes electronics, internet, little issues. Maybe some of you, like, your phones are acting up already, maybe computer. Maybe you've already noticed people being a little weird, maybe a little off, maybe more than they normally are. Definitely feel like I've noticed that already because Mercury is in its shadow right now. But yeah, I think there's like 2 or 3 Mercury retrogrades a year, so it's our first one of 2021. So just a little warning there for you guys. And yeah, if you have anything like really important, Sagittarius, definitely like back up all your files and stuff like that. And if something stops working during this time, I would just not throw it away. I would just wait and see if it starts working again after Mercury retrograde is over. I've definitely experienced that before. One time during Mercury retrograde, my blender stopped working, just randomly, nothing wrong with it, and then waited till after it was over. I still have the blender. It works fine. So, knock on wood, I guess. So, anyway. So, Sagittarius. Also, because this is a vast reading, Sag, just remember to just claim, any message that makes sense to you. Anything that's like, I'm saying is just like, I don't get it. I'm confused. It's probably just not the message for you. Just because it's a vast reading. So, again, just a little friendly reminder there. And, just because the cards say these things, Sagittarius, everybody has free will, so the outcome can always change, but let's see what the cards have to say for you this week. And seriously, I am all up in your sassy Sag energy right now, which I'm all for it. So what else I was going to tell you is the spread I'm doing for you guys this week. I'm going to be doing the Celtic Cross. It's 10 cards. It'll give you an overall view of the week, what you're thinking about, what brought you there, where you're going, and then plus more, and outcome, if everything stays the same. So, a couple more shuffles here for you, Sag. Oh my word, just talking away here. Already at 3.5 minutes. Okay. Seriously, I can just feel it. The Sag vibes. I like it though. Alright, one more nice shuffle for Sagittarius, and we'll get to it. January 27th to February 2nd of Sagittarius. That was the one. Knew it. Alright, now I'm going to cut the deck one time for you, Sagittarius. There we go. Let's get to it, finally. Let's get rolling on your reading. First card we need for you, general overall theme of your week. What's the theme of the week? January 27th to February 2nd of 2021. For the Sages, the Sagittarians. Okay. I'm going to show you these. I'm going to show them to you, but it's just like, they just kind of like fell out. Not meant to be. If they're meant to be, they shall show themselves later. Okay. So, what's the overall theme of the week for Sagittarius? I'd like one card, please. Okay. So, we got it. All right. Seven of Swords, Sagittarius. This is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius type of energy here. So the Seven of Swords is, again, well, I shouldn't even say again. See, I'm already getting ahead of myself, Sag. It's like all over. But I know you guys can roll with that. You appreciate that. You're mutable. Roll with it. So, and that's definitely, those are things that I definitely appreciate about you, Sag. So, the Seven of Swords is your overall theme of the week. This could be you. This could be somebody else around you. But this is someone, you, trying to get away with something. Trying to pull a fast one on somebody. Trying to get away with something. Trying to be sneaky. Trying to be, this is like a trickster, like a swindler type of energy here. Maybe for some of you, it could be like online, something like that. And the sevens too can also indicate like being a loner, feeling a little bit like a loner as well. But yeah, again, it's either you or somebody else around you that's like, it's like they're trying to pull a fast one. It's like they're trying to be real sneaky about something. And it could definitely be just information in general as well. But let's keep going. Let's get more info. So let's see what's crossing you. What's the challenge with that, Sagittarius? With the Seven of Swords, what's crossing Sagittarius this week with the Seven of Swords here? Okay, so yeah, definitely. Okay, somebody getting away with something, and what's crossing you is the Five of Cups. That's Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type of energy. Change, disruption, loss, feeling sad, feeling as if whatever's being taken away from you, okay, or trying to be taken away from you, it's like you're gonna be feeling like it all got taken away, like you don't have anything left, because the Five of Cups is very sad. It's very, I mentioned lonely earlier. It's a lonely type of energy as well, and it's just really a feeling of sadness and just sorrow, and like I said, a feeling like all of your cups have spilled over, like everything has been taken away from you. Okay, so yeah, that's crossing that Seven of Swords of somebody trying to get away with something. It could be you also maybe just having to protect that as well, realizing that there's somebody trying to like take something away from you. And with the Five of Cups too, Sagittarius, is like, yes, you feel like, okay, everything's being taken away. Somebody's like two-timing here and like pulling a fast one. Like, what the hell? The thing with this, the Five of Cups, Sagittarius, is not all of the cups have spilled over. Okay, and it's hard to realize that because it's like you're so focused on, you know, the ones that have spilled over, about the sadness, the sorrow, you know, the seal leaving, whatever it is. It's all the focus is here, so it's like you can't even notice the two cups that are behind you. So it's like you didn't lose it all just because, okay, there was trickery, swindling, somebody did, you know, pull a fast one. They didn't get away with all of it. Okay, so that's the challenge. Should you choose to accept it, is like, not all the cups have spilled over, which is great. But, you know, realizing that is also tough too, especially, like I said, when you're, you know, what's right in front of you is what isn't anymore. The fact that it's not there. Maybe it could be a person, a relationship for some of you. Maybe it could be important information, maybe as well. Okay, so we're going to see what the root of the situation is for you, Sag. Cheers to us. Gulping the tea. Okay. Thank you. Let's see what the root of the situation is for you, Sagittarius. What's the root of the situation for Sagittarius? What do we got here? They always land face down. I would say like, yeah, 90 to 92, 95% of the time. Ooh, I love this. You got to trust your intuition too, Sagittarius. Trust yourself. Trust that little voice inside. Okay, so the root of the situation, you got the Queen of Cups. Look at her. How amazing is she? Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces type of energy. She's very magical, very mystical. She's emotionally stable. This is somebody that is a very emotionally stable wife, mother, partner. For some of you, it's you. But the root of this is like emotional stability here, and emotional availability as well. And she's very like mystic as well too. Very, very psychic too. Very psychic energy here. So it's like, listen to your intuition, okay? Like any sort of like weird little inklings or like little dings that you may have, listen to those because they're spot on, especially when she's around too. And that definitely, for some of you, maybe is helping you figure out what is this swindler energy around you with the Seven of Swords. And the Queen of Cups too is, she's very supportive and she's very, very loving as well. And emotionally stable. And it's like she's an energy too that it's funny that like she's the root of the situation, because she's like a presence that everybody likes having around. Like you can feel comfortable and feel good when she's around as well, is the root of that situation. It's very loving energy. Like I said, very psychic. Yeah, connected to the other side. Okay. Okay, so let's see what's been in your recent past here, Sagittarius. Yeah, it's like not everything is lost either. That's like the big thing here. Is like, yeah, some things you did lose some things, but it's like you didn't lose it all. And I'm sensing like you didn't lose yourself in this either. I mean, we'll keep going. But yeah, just because she's there. She's awesome. She's very protective too. It's like she's like a mini high priestess. So it's like she knows what's going on like in our realm, and she's like privy to like what's going on behind the scenes too. So let's see what's been in your recent past, Sagittarius. Interesting. Okay. Another queen energy. This is nice. Man, it's like if this isn't you, Sagittarius, you have a really supportive, loving energy around you. Again, a wife, mom, it could be a friend, partner, like I said, but it's very loving, it's very stable, and it's very supportive, very much so, because you got the Queen of Pentacles in the recent past. For some of you too, this could indicate you as well, like you were working on your money, working on your abundance, working on maybe career, financial things in the recent past. And now where you are, the root of this situation, you're working on your emotions. You're focusing more on like the inside, you know, the yin type of energy. I mean, this is just all yin type of energy, but you know what I mean? Like you're working on the inside. So that could be two parts to you as well. Definitely could be other people, but again, very nice, very loving, very supportive in the recent past. And the Queen of Pentacles in the recent past too, it's like she's all things abundance, all things fertility as well here too. And it's like anything that you plant, it's going to grow and nourish you. And it's like, again, she's a very business savvy person too. And she's got enough money. It's like she's secure in herself and in her finances, in her home. It's a very stabilizing, loving energy there, connected to the earth, animals as well too in the recent past. So I can definitely see like you guys working on yourself too, or like I said, other people around you. Could be like you're a mom around you, you're like your mother, or maybe like you are a mom. But yeah, so let's carry on, because another card came out. So what's crowning you, what you're thinking about here, Sagittarius? There's 2 5s on the ground as well. Equal the 10, culmination, full circle, which is also full moon. Okay, so what's crowning you? There is some disruption here that's bothering you. I mean, it's evident, obviously. And it could be some sort of like maybe like a threat of losing things too, of the cup spilling over as well, because you got the 5 of Swords. What's crowning you? Right above the 7 of Swords, somebody getting away with something. There's definitely been some like you feeling like you've been defeated, because again, somebody pulled a fast one. You lost some things, hurt you, sadness, you know, pain, sorrow. So you're thinking about that disruption here, definitely. And again, this is associated with a feeling of defeat. And maybe also you're thinking about like confronting this person, you know, having a conversation with them. Like, hey, what was that about? What are you doing? Calling them out too, calling somebody out. And it's a very mischievous type of energy too. And it does also come with like the warning of like you know, is the risk versus the reward worth the reward here? Okay, you risking maybe calling this person out. Is the reward like how you were gonna feel about it? What you're gonna get out of it? Is that going to be worth it? But yeah, that is disruption, and 2 5s, 55 there. So there is, like I said, changes and disruptions. But again, you're mutable, so you can handle that a little bit better. But yeah, there's definitely some sort of feeling of defeat on your mind as well. And maybe, yeah, for some of you out there, if you are a mom, maybe you're thinking about maybe your kids are like misbehaving, or like they're getting into mischief as well too, or like they're maybe you're also worried about them too, concerned. So let's keep going. Let's see what's been in your recent past. But yeah, there is some feeling of defeat there that's like on your brain, and I definitely know it has to do with this. Okay, the 7 of Swords. Somebody, yeah, pulling a fast one, and there's again some sort of loss that you're dealing with there that's hard. Okay, so let's see what's coming towards you, Sagittarius. What's in the near future for you? What's in the near future for the Sagittarians? Damn. Okay, you guys keep getting like 2 cards at a time. I always associate like 2 card pulls with the mutable signs. Okay, so there is for some of you, maybe you do have a child out there. For those of you that are a mom, that's getting into some trouble. Okay, yeah, they're getting into some trouble here. Yeah, for somebody out there that is a parent, you're dealing with maybe your kids are lying to you. Maybe they're the ones that are pulling a fast one on you here, trying to get away with something. It's like your kids being little shysters that, you know, or teenagers. I'm getting like a vibe. Maybe you're dealing with some like angsty teenagers around you, or they're lying, you know, stuff like that. Just being naughty. Okay, so let's keep going. So what's coming towards you is the Page of Swords in reversal. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type of energy. That is some sort of lying. That's lying. Okay, and it's like, again, dealing with this. Yeah, there's some sort of lying and spying around you. Definitely. Yeah, it could be, I don't know, I just got teacher. Maybe somebody's a teacher that's watching too, and it's like your students are really misbehaving right now. And it could also be Mercury retrograde coming as well too. So the Page of Swords in reversal is, like I said, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius type of energy here. This could indicate somebody spying around you, lying, a younger type of energy too. Again, for some of you, maybe your kids around you, maybe like niece and nephew. And if this isn't somebody else around you, and this is you, Sagittarius, there is spying associated with this, and deceit. And for some of you, maybe you're like, fine, I'm gonna fight fire with fire here. You trying to pull a fast one? Okay, well, you don't know what I can do. I can also spy and lie and cheat too. So that could be it. And with the Page of Swords in reversal too, it could also indicate an unfavorable message, okay, that you're going to get in the near future that you're going to have to deal with, Sagittarius, okay? But yeah, there is spying and lying and deceit associated with that, okay? And I'm getting a sense it's like the same person, okay? It's, yeah. I mean, there could be multiple people, too, lying to you. And maybe for some of you, it's like you have multiple children, okay? But yeah, so just be on the lookout for that, okay? So, the next card that came out, Sagittarius, is like your mirror card. If you were holding up a mirror to yourself right now, where you would be. You got the Sun card, but you got it in reversal. Like an energy drain here. Very much so. And yeah, for some, maybe even just for one person, it's like your kids are not, or kid not behaving right now. not behaving. And it could maybe also have to do with the full moon too, also. But yes, I don't know, maybe for one person too, like a loss of like a pregnancy or something, maybe. Something like that. It's too bad. That's hard. Okay. But with the sun in reversal where you are right now, Sagittarius, is just, you're not happy. You're not joyful. Okay? It's like, you know, these things, if these were you too and not anybody around you, that's like a thing of the past. It's like you want that back too. But yeah, there's no joy right now. And I can see that. I mean, it's clearly evident to me. Like, this would be a shocker to me if this landed upright. Like, happiness, joy, positivity. Yay, huzzah! I mean, with the Seven of Swords is your theme of the week and the Five of Cups crossing you, that would have been absolutely perplexing. Because, like, this is tough. There's no joy and happiness there, okay? It's sadness and loss. And again, lying. Deceptiveness. So I can also see you guys being unhappy, you know, right? And I mentioned this earlier, feeling very lonely, feeling alone. Somebody out there as well, feeling very alone, very by yourself, like you're alone in this. And also just an energy drain too, just being very, very, very tired. Feeling like you can't move forward, like you don't have the willpower, the creativity is gone, the passion is gone. And this is a major arcana card here, Sagittarius, so it's like you can't help that. You can only help how you react to it, okay? And also just knowing that, like, it's all in divine timing, because like I said before, like, it would have absolutely shocked me if that was upright, because that would indicate that, like, you're so happy about losing some things, about your cup spilling over, about someone lying to you. No. Okay? So, let's see what's on the outside for you here, Sagittarius. What are the outside influences for Sagittarius this week? What do we got here? Love it. Just what you needed. Just what you needed. Libra type of energy. Another major arcana card here. These lies, this deceit, this, you know, people misbehaving around you, spying around you, two-timing, swindling, tricking, whatever. You're going to be, your karma's going to be, you will be treated fairly by this, okay? Because you got the Justice card. This is like the perfect card for all of this too. And if this is some sort of like courtroom, like setting, like law, like actual like law thing that you're dealing with here, the ruling will be made in your favor, okay? My left ear just started ringing. That's like for somebody out there. Things will be brought into balance for you, okay? Harmony, and it's like a cause and effect here. So this is like, again, your karma returning nicely here for you, justice being served to you. And it's like everybody that's involved too is going to be treated the right way, is going to be treated fairly too, coming out of this like on top. That's awesome. Libra energy again. It's like the truth, and it's like too, it's like the truth will be revealed too also. I like that. Even though there is lies and spying, it's gonna be, it's eventually, it's gonna come out. And like, again, your karma, cause and effect. You were just like a, not a spectator, but you just had this happen to you. So I love seeing that for you. Justice coming through. Let's see what the hopes and fears are for you, Sag. What are the hopes and fears for Sagittarius? It's another sword card, but I don't know if it landed upright or in reversal. Okay. You're going to be feeling like you're feeling stuck, because you're going from the 7 now to the 8 of Swords. Again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type of energy. Yeah, feeling held back. Feeling feeling very restricted, okay? And like you can't like move forward. You can't like get out of it. You can't be like free. And it's like you guys, like especially, you do not like to be held back. No, sorry, Bob, okay? And so that feeling is just a fear, okay? And also that you can't see things clearly. Like the blindfold's on there. And that could very well be true because like I said, there's people trying to pull a fast one here on you, lying to you, okay? Not being truthful with you, okay? So yes, you cannot see things clearly, okay? You can't, especially when people are lying. It's impossible unless, you're really good at like reading their brain, so to speak. But justice will be served, all right? Truth's coming out, okay? Ruling made in your favor as well. And yeah, just a feeling of also being held back and just being stuck in a situation and not being free, all right? So let's see what the outcome is for you, Sagittarius. What is the outcome here? All right. Yeah, you guys are well, it's funny too when I was like, well, unless you can really like peer in and see, I mean, maybe some of you definitely do have that ability. Very like psychic people here. Okay. Very mystical people, and a lot of fiery signs are people that have a lot of fire in their chart and things that they can see visions, So look at that. The High Priestess showed up. We were talking about her earlier, and there she is. And I'm really glad too that she showed up because a reminder for me as well to tell you that full moon, once that comes and goes, things are going to be very clear to you as well. Because the full moons, that's what's hidden, what's underneath, mysteries, fear as well. So when that, comes to completion, mystery solved. Things that were hidden, no longer hidden. So you got the High Priestess as the outcome. Look at her. Awesome. Trust your intuition, Sagittarius, and you will. You will. You guys do that. You do. And seriously, she's kind of like a mini magician as well. You have it all on the inside. Everything that you need to do to take care of business here, you got it within you. And she's very yin type of energy. She's feminine. And like I said earlier with the Queen of Cups, it's kind of like her sister, or it's like a mother-daughter here or something, or it's like they're related. It's like they're one and the same. Only one's a little more powerful than the other. But it's like the root of the situation, it's like you're working your way up to get there, because this is another major arcana card here, a major shift here. Sagittarius, you will be trusting your intuition. Listen to that, let that guide you, and this full moon will bring things to light for you as well. And again, she knows what's going on in our realm and what's going on in the other realms too, what's going on in the behind the curtain. So trust your intuition, Sagittarius, and I know you will. That's awesome. Okay, very good. So, and I think that'll really just really help you too, because again, you can't see everything clearly, and again, that full moon bringing things full to light for you. And so it's like when you can't see everything clearly because there's, again, lies, deception going on right in front of you, the next thing that you can trust is what? Your intuition, what that little voice is telling you. And yeah, you guys will do that. That's awesome. High Priestess. So I just want to show you, Sagittarius, what's underneath the deck. The undercurrent of the entire reading here for you. I mean, it kind of makes sense, again, because you're fearful of being stuck, and you guys kind of do feel that way a little bit now, especially by these lies, and for some of you, again, dealing with kids too that are, not behaving properly. So you got Capricorn type of energy, the devil underneath the deck, the undercurrent of the entire reading, Saturn still lingering around because, it's very restrictive type of energy, and can be very cold, and it did move into Aquarius, but, the still kind of lingering after effects of leaving Capricorn. And, so Major Arcana card here, Capricorn energy. For some of you, I mean, this could be maybe, I don't know, some sort of like addiction, drugs, alcohol type of situation kind of going on too. But for the most part, what it is, Sagittarius, is like you feeling caged in, okay? Feeling very stuck. And I know that you guys absolutely like abhor that. You hate that. That is just, ugh, that is really a way to make you guys like unhappy. Is being stuck and feeling boxed in and caged in, and like you can't break free. But if you look closely, the lock isn't actually locked. It's on there, sure, but it's like you can get out of that. And that's just kind of like the Eight of Swords too. Like, okay, so what's you know, binding you? It's not so tight that you can't wiggle your way out of that, okay? So, all right, Sagittarius, I hope you liked your reading. Trust your intuition. Justice is here for you. You will be doing that. Awesome. Okay. All right, Sag. Thanks for the reading, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much, and I just want to thank everybody, too, that has liked, shared, commented, and, of course, subscribed. You guys are the best, so thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed and you like the reading, definitely feel free to do that, of course. Really helps the channel. And until next time, Sagittarius, I am sending you all the good vibes. So take care, and I will see you later. Bye.